one great memory you have from our mother?
I feel like I told this already, but it was one day I think I got up too early. Mom was up. I think she was trying to pray and spend some time by herself, and because she gave me ice cream when I just woke up. So I should have known. I think she was wanting me. I think she was like, we ate. It was like 3. It was on 6th Street in Michigan, and she let me eat some. She like butter pecan. She had me butter pecan ice cream, and I was like, oh shoot. She was like, this is our. She said something about trying to make it all special. Like this is our special whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm so happy. I can't remember being so happy. And then, but then I didn't know I wasn't supposed to tell y'all. I think I told y'all. I told Andrew, and Mom, but you wasn't supposed to do that.
Cause of oats, my bad.
I got older than I think she was trying to spend some time by herself.
She might have been. He was like, I'm gonna give you this ice cream and send you all somewhere. I would say that some of them are really once I started getting older, and just how our I don't like to say friends because I don't believe you should be friends with your parents. I just don't. Not in the way that people think of being friends with your parents. Like you should have a good relationship with close. But it's certain things I'm not going to discuss with my mom, and I don't want her to discuss with me. But conversations you have with your friends. I'm not having no conversation with my mom. But just how she no longer was in the mindset of having to raise me and kind of still keep that, authority to that degree. So, we just started just being more like we just relaxed around each other and joking and having inside jokes and having fun, have different stuff we love to talk about. That's like, we know nobody else can talk about it, so we know we can talk about it with each other. Just, just that when that change started happening. I know if I think it'd probably be some childhood things, but just because it would be. But that's just what came in.
One great memory I have from Mom would be when I really started to move, be prophetic and trusted me. And it was actually sometime we came to South Carolina, and before we moved there, and she called me if I had already ministered and danced and different things, and she called me up and she was just like, okay, we're doing this together. And she said, she said, when God gives you a word for somebody, give it to them. And I was kind of like, oh, she was like, I'm in town. And to know Mom is, she trained hands on and right then. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to just stand here and chill. And so she was like, that lady right there, give her a word. And I was like, I thought I was going to like, but afterwards, like after that, like I began to move and prophesy, and then she was like, we were like crossing over each other, and it was like, I'm ministering with Mama. Like in that moment, we were both under the anointing, but afterwards, like I remember a moment like halfway through, and I was like, look at us. It was special to me, and it was a thought like she didn't need me. It was like realizing you trusting me.
Mm-hmm.
It meant so much to me. So that is something I hold in my heart. But it was so funny because she was like, "Oh, I think you ain't gonna do this till like he'll throw you in this water." Okay, I got it. What is one thing that Mom gave you or taught you that you have taken in your life?
I'll say 2 things. But you said one, but I'm gonna say 2. But I'll make them real quick. So that'd be like 1. But anyway, is power of prayer and spirituality, and how to not let fear or shyness stop you from doing anything.
How did you? Because that's not gonna make sure I answer. How did you phrase the question?
What is one thing that mom gave you or taught you that you've taken in your life?
I would say that some people it might seem little, but her making me speak, like order food for myself, going into like doing that, and like I didn't obviously know till I was older she was doing that, so she was like, "Y'all not gonna be shy like I was," but the importance of that was like once I got older, I was like, "Wow, this is like this importance of you speak for yourself. Nobody needs to be speaking for you. Nobody needs to be doing. You can speak for yourself. You can speak. You have to speak for yourself." So even though it started with small, like order your own food or go in this gas station and say this, it was like once I got older, and then I didn't have how some people had to fear just to go talk to somebody, just to go do something. So I don't know, just that just. I know. I want to say when I was in my 20s, I realized like what the importance of it and what it did for me specifically. Because I had a sister that would have spoken my entire life if she was ever allowed.
And she did that. So, you like herself. I would say was to be excellent in everything I do, and so by the time I was like 16 and able to like minister and dance and really kind of speak a little bit when Daddy would travel, and Mom was like, when you're before God's people, you don't play with God or God's before God's time. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people get up in front of people, they'll kind of giggle a little bit.
No, she played it.
Mom did not. Mom did, but you can't do it right, sit your behind down
and be quiet. No.
Before I was 16, but by the time I was 15, I was doing it basically every time Daddy ministered somewhere. So, like you're saying, like that probably seems like something so small or minute, but since I've been 16, I've been in front of people my entire life. That's 30 years. Mm-hmm. So, by the time I was 16, really before that, but by the time I was 16, people were asking me to minister. I was getting my own invitations to go speak and minister. That's something every teenager doesn't get. No. I could stand in front of adults on my own and speak on my own. And so when I look back on it, I'm saying it's the little things. It's the being taught how to stand, how to speak, how to project, how to, and of course I learned some of that from Daddy because that was his profession. Mm-hmm. But it was part of Mom that literally was saying, don't play in front of your people. Be serious. Be excellent. Mm-hmm. This is how you present yourself. And when that's put into you, and Daddy has the professional side, but it's also the part that to me only a mother can do, which is remember you're a female and you're a Black woman, and this is important. People see you as a female and as a woman of color. And so you won't be lazy. You won't use slang. You will speak properly because it matters. It matters. And so we were in front of mostly Caucasian audience. So you won't be the dumb Black girl. You won't be the Black girl when you're in front of people. That was so important, and it has still mattered up until today. And he gave us that, and even how we wore our hair, that, we didn't just wear any hairstyle. Like my mom told us to consider every single thing that we did because it mattered in front of people. And I just thank her for that. And I've carried that my entire life. And the last question is, what is one quote or saying of Mom that you carry with you to this day? She told all of us, but I remember growing up was that no matter what because I was always about like people and other friends. So my mom, she'd always say, don't be trying to impress all these other little people, all these other friends, and not fostering my friends with my sisters. Because I'm the oldest, and I'm a 5-year-old in Chantilly and 7-year-old in Angelique. So there's a big gap here. But when you're little, it's one thing. When you're a teenager, it's a whole nother thing, whole nother other.
Yes.
But mom would always say to me, you will never have two better friends in your life than your sisters. And at some point, all these other people, they won't be there. And at some point, these people could turn on you. They could leave you. They're never going to love you and understand you like these two people in this house or in this van. Like your sister. I was in that van. So my mom was like, there will come a day when the two best friends you have are Chantilly and Angelique. And you need to make sure that always matters to you. And there's points in my life where I didn't get it because I was always like, my best friend is this person, that person. And mom was like, okay, you'll get it one day. And I will say, I don't want to cry. You will say, there's many times in my life.
Put that back.
There will be no throat sweating tonight.
There's been countless times where you expect the people that you have poured into to be there, and they just haven't. And true to form, mom was right. I just never had two best friends, two better friends than my sisters. And my biggest thing is my sisters have known me at my best and at my worst and my lowest. And I think when people know you at the worst parts of you and can still say, I love you and I believe in you and I accept you, when they can be a part of your vision and can, I've had visions for me that didn't even make sense. And I would just be like, will you help me? And my sisters have never told me no. Like, I think if I had been like, I'm trying to jump off this cliff, they've been like, okay, I got you. And who else gonna do that? So, I mean, when I went through my first divorce, I was the most depressed person. And my sisters was like, I got you. I got your kids. Like, they just been there. I've been suicidal. I've been where I didn't want to talk to nobody. I've been ready to fight folks before. It's just, we've been through it. And when if I can't count on nobody, I can count on Chantilly and I can count on Angelique. And that's why we have this podcast. It's not always, I think some of our topics don't even make sense to nobody. It's just because we just want to talk. You can come see and listen. And so mom was right. Like I definitely have someone that I call my best friend, but when it comes to a real best friend, it is the people I share DNA with. And that's like, and you can't come in between us. I know plenty of people have tried, and plenty of people have wanted to be, plenty of people call themselves my sister, plenty of people want to be my sister. You can't
no.
be. I know what the glamorous is. It's a wonderful life. It's our life.
Yes.
That's what I would say. That's the one saying of hers that she gave me, that I carry with me to this day, is that I just won't have two better friends or best friends than my sisters. And she was right.
I think she kind of had that outlook on a few different things that were similar. Because not necessarily that, but I know she's, said before, she basically told me before, not to don't call everybody on or mama or all that. Like, she jokes about certain stuff now, but in reality, that was not, we were not talking. If we are not actually that's not, And her thing was really because those are bonds and covenants and they mean something. And you don't do that. So it wasn't necessarily a saying, but it was definitely something I know she said to me, like, you growing up and you got friends and like we cousins, and mom was like, no, we don't do that. So they'll say, while it's not a saying, it is something. It's something that she said to me in different variations that has always stuck with me, and I haven't ever not thought that way. So I think mom just had a very serious outlook on who you really are friends with, who are your real friends, and don't play with that. don't just put that tag on everybody.
Right.
It was a couple things. One was, if you ask me if you can do something with your friends in front of your friends, I'm gonna say no.
What, girl? Man, I used to be so mad. I turn around, I'm like, if you don't get from around behind me while I'm going over here, stay over there. Because I used to tell my friends, I'm like, I'm going to go ask. Stay over there. And they would, I'm like, why are you following me? Now it's gonna be no. It's gonna be no now. We might as well go back where we were.
If you keep asking me, I'm gonna say no.
It's gonna be no. So you better, man, it has to be a thought out, like, okay, so you come over here alone and ask once. And
you don't stay over and look, you about to ruin it. They're the ones that just be so optimistic. You know what, I'm gonna go ask your mama. You like,
ooh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Because she's gonna be nice when she say no to you. She is gonna be saying a different phrase. Gonna be not nice, but it's gonna be said over you. It's gonna be a whole other conversation when it comes to me. If you see your friend to come ask me, no, I didn't see nobody do nothing.
Then over there having an anxiety attack, like, oh Lord.
you don't understand the process. This is not the way.
Because mom looked at it as manipulation. If you bring your friend, yeah, but I'm saying because you like this, because now you're trying to make me say yes. Yeah, but you're trying to make me say yes because your friend there, you think I'm not gonna say no because your friend right there, and jokes on you. I'll say no to both of y'all.
And Daddy would say, oh, well, Leah already knew if you came over here that it was going to be a no. And I'm like,
Wow.
But I told her behind the staying over there.
I remember one time I told one of my friends, I was like, I'm going to tell here, I'm going to ask. And they like, I turned around and behind me, I was like, if you told me, she's going to say no. They was like, she look at my face, look at my eyeball. She was going to say no. Keep your behind where I left you. Thank you. Keep your behind where I left you. I will come back. Really? Because now you're making me mad. I don't even know if I want to go now. Now I'm upset.
It was always our Caucasian friends. Like, I don't need to be my hamster.
Thank you. Just because your family run that way ain't our family run.
My son said it would be like, well, let me just go see you.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to go let you. Thank you. Thank you. For real. So I'm going to be at the house. I'm see you next time I see you because we're not, whatever the plans were, are not happening. So I guess next time is next time. Because I know what the outcome is. So I'm going to go ahead and say bye to you now. I'm going to see you. Really. So see you around. It was nice getting to know you. We had some good times together. Glad we were able to have this friendship, and I hope you move on to better friends in the future.
My parents, I don't know my parents.
Really?
Oh my God. That was funny. That was a good memory right there, because mom was so about that. Wait, and mom would just be just straight with it. No.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So glad we got that out the way and moving on.
Wait, and then what makes it so bad is when the little girl would be talking. I mean, because why are you still?
That is what it was.
No, it was no. It was no.
That's why we can't be people.
Really?
Because you don't know how to listen.
Because here's the thing. Because here's the thing. Now, I don't even want to go no more now. I don't even want to go no more because you getting on my nerves now. Now I know why she said no. She probably picked up on your spirit. She probably saw somebody you see.
Because I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you the process.
And you over here think you know better. Okay.
She might have would have said yes. You would have followed the process.
But yeah, you know this. You know me better. You know my mama better than I know my mama. Okay.
No. And sending people over was sending people over. They didn't directly want to be seeing a bunch of people's parents either. Like, I can talk for myself.
Thank you.
They don't understand.
Sometimes, what mama says, wait, this was the first thing you said like a teenager. Like, I'm trying to ask, I have all the skinny lowdown, and then here comes Beth Ann's mom. I know she was asking you, but I just wanted to make sure that you understood that we was going to go to the mall. Okay, you know what?
And now we're never going anywhere ever. Thank you so much. Now, it's never happening. Ever in the future. It's done. It's over. Because you couldn't keep your darn mouth shut.
You know, we don't know how to do it. And now you can do that. So. Okay.
And now sometimes I wouldn't even ask at all, like with certain things. Like, first of all, you have to like, oh, can you spend the night? No, I have no reason to ask that question. It's no. Why would I waste the time? No. I mean, I can ask, but I mean, we wasting everybody's time if I do, because it's gonna be no. And then it's definitely gonna be no. Do you have brothers? Older brothers? Oh, no, that's not gonna happen. That's a no. That's not gonna happen. And that was. No.
Or come to church. Like,
no. You want me? You think I'm gonna say yes? You for the night with some strange men in the premises? No. One of my closest friends. It was a time limit on how long I could spend it. I just go visit. So she had an older brother. Well, she had two brothers and her dad. And I was coming home before the sun went down. And that was it. It was like, okay, yep, it's about 6:00, and I guess I'm gonna be heading home because I can't even look like I'm trying to spend the night. So.
I don't know that I spent the night 10 times somewhere. I'm sure I did.
If it wasn't a certain immediate, certain family, no. We wouldn't have no bunch of people. That's why I said certain. That's what I'm saying. But like, we wasn't just no. I can literally name the family members, and I think it'd just be one hand. It just wasn't. That wasn't. I guess that just wasn't it. I'm just saying. The dims was the rules.
Hurt us.
Not at all. Because really, once we got older, you realize, ooh, I really should have been spending the night home. No way. Ooh. They was right.
So we're going to go ahead and say good night. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers. We definitely want to say happy Mother's Day to our mother, Dr. Bernadette Elijah, to our aunts, and all over the country, really. Our aunts, Betsy back home in Michigan. We want to say happy Mother's Day to my daughter, Nara,
Mm-hmm.
We want to make it Mother's Day. And so we want to just send our love to those who are celebrating, those who have biological children, those who have bonus children, those who have adopted children, those who have stepped in to welcome babies that aren't even yours. You get our love and salute this beautiful holiday. Enjoy the springtime weather. Hopefully it's warm where you are. It is certainly not warm where I am.
It's warm where I am in South Carolina, so I guess it's all over here.
They keep assuring you that it's warm here. I will tell you that
they are lying to you. They trick you to get you over there.
All the way up to 58th Street. It is around 48, 49 degrees. The heat is on. The heat has been on. And I think God was patient with me because he's not a lover of heat, but he does love me. So he's just so I hope that you enjoy this springtime weather. It is beautiful and warm for Mother's Day. Hope perfectly your children celebrate you and contact you and give you some love. So with that, thank you once again for joining in with us. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, like and subscribe button. So from my heart to yours, once again, happy Mother's Day. I'm Leah.
I'm Shani.
And I'm Angelique.
You have a happy Mother's Day, and thank you for letting our family be your family.